So today is about just doing farm chores. I have to feed the ducks, I have to feed the chickens. I ran the water tank dry, so we've got no rainwater in our tanks. I've got to get up there and check what's in our rainwater tanks. That means finding the ladder and then putting the ladder up. But in the meantime, I need to put water in the duck's trough. I need to I think there's water up there. So those things finally working apparently. They're laughing because I've got rips in my shorts. Just clear some of this stuff up. Their water has to be cleaned and sorted out every day. There's quite a number of them. Oh look, there's Breakbeak. Last name's Mountain. Got to go let the roosters out, give them something to eat. That can just fill up as it goes. Oh, this might actually be quite boring for most of you, because farm work is just farm work. It's just really repetitive. Come on, you lot. Out you come. Come on. It's all good. Today. Find another piece of branch that's going to be high enough to do what I need. This is a ground anchor. It's a miniature version of the same ones they use for ground anchoring telegraph poles and stuff. It's just got a screw on the bottom of it. Unfortunately, with the ground the way it is, as hard as it is, I can't put them in or pull them out without some kind of assistance here, so bear with me. There you go. Let's go down here. I think here will do. Sit there. Right, let's see what we can do. hitches, done differently by different people, is what I was taught is a trucky's hitch. It's if you don't know what a trucky's hitch is, then I'll try my best to describe it. It is basically it's a hitch because nothing's tied in a knot. A knot is actually where you tie ropes around themselves. A hitch is where you don't. That's why a clove hitch, it's tied around the object, but it's not tied around itself. At least that's the way I was taught, and I'm going to stick with what I was taught because, well, I don't see any reason to change. But the way that I was taught to do these, take the loop, the bite, twist it 3 times, and pull down, and then you feed the standing part, the running end, because that's the standing part there. I'm not sure how much of this you're getting in the field of view. Let's see if I can sort that out. And what you end up with is basically a 2-to-1 pulley. For now, I'm just going to do a round turn here, and this becomes my pole. Now, this would be so much easier if I had a partner to do it with, but it is what it is. So as you can see, it's not tall enough, so I can simply pull that out of there, pull some more length out of there, do this again, just to pitch it off. Is that going to be big enough? No, not at all. Okay, in my mind, it's better to do this a little bit at a time, and therefore get the desired outcome, than try to do it all at once and have to redo it, which is probably what I'm going to have to do anyway. Now, that's going to be the job. I've cheated somewhat here, and I've got the hand winch, and I can tighten this up by banging my hand on the thing that I'm using to now, I'll leave it at that. But what I do want to do at some point, what you see is that by creating this, I've managed to drag it out this way, and then I've got this area in here was blocked off before, now it's open. So put a bit more tension on the system, just so that I could manage it rather unfair to the audience. But sometimes these things get away on you. Now what I have to do is this one. Now this one is interesting because it's yeah, it's interesting because I don't think I know what I'm quite doing here, which sort of is the rhythm of life for me, but we'll give it a go. Can we get that down over there? Hey, what's the story? Oh, look at that. That's good enough. And take it back so that it's leaning out a little. Okay, now tension that up. Probably get most of the tension out of the other direction. This is certainly grabbing the fingers. Okay, so that's enough tension for that right now. So just gently go about doing this because it's oh goodness. Oh yeah. It's pretty good.